Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 4,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. Famous British coach Shane McGowan shared his opinion about the fight between Americans Gervonta and Ryan Garcia. I think it will be a very good fight, and I am sincerely glad that it will take place. There aren't many fights that really intrigue me, but this is one of them. I saw Garcia acting near the ring. I saw him punches flying into Luke Campbell's head and body. I want to say that he is a real puncher and a world-class fighter. He has amazing power and amazing speed. When a fighter has such skills, it is an indispensable help for him. Now let's remember the fight of Gervonta. Leo Santa Cruz has had great success over the years, but Dan confidently beat him. So both guys are not expecting an easy walk. I'm still leaning towards Gervonta, but I think if Ryan can prepare well and believe in himself, then we will see an amazing fight, McGuigan said. Insider: the making of Gervonta versus Ryan Garcia, a mega fight that helps save the sport of boxing. Gervonta made Ryan Garcia wait a couple of hours, as the lightweight boxer turned up late to Wednesday's press conference in New York City, wearing a brightly colored fur coat while clutching a designer handbag. Fight fans have been waiting months, but if not years, for a mega fight like this to get booked, so a little delay didn't really matter. Boxing rarely gets as big as it will get in the build-up to the 136-pound showdown on April 22nd at a T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This is the biggest fight that boxing can make, Garcia told Insider this week. It's the type of event that gets fans really excited, and we haven't seen this type of a match for some time. Steven Espinoza, the president of Showtime Sports and a key organizer of the event, said in an interview with Insider, "The show brings together two of the most popular fighters in the modern era, a mini Mike Tyson in Tank Davis, 28, against the explosive Amir Khan-esque speed of King Ryan Garcia. It's a dream match. It's going to be massive." Espinoza continued. "Though no legitimate championship is on the line, there are arguably even greater stakes at play, where our wins will be regarded as the face of the sport and the go-to athlete to grace the covers of everything from magazines to video games. These are fighters who are beginning to transcend the sport already as they are on their phone lists of rappers, influencers, and high-stakes poker players. A victory next month in front of an event in which celebrities will no doubt dress to the nines. Ray says their name value even further in the mainstream consciousness. And here we go, by the unofficial indicators like tickets requests, we're off to a really hot start," Espinoza told Insider. "I've been flooded with requests from celebrities, athletes, and everyone else since the fight was announced. This is the hottest ticket in town." And for Garcia's promoter Oscar de la Hoya, who spoke to reporters in Los Angeles on Tuesday to complete a two-city promo tour this week, it's what boxing is all about. How this fight came to be while others seem to fail. Insider reported last year that two super fights to transcend the sport were being negotiated: Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr., which would have brought together America's two best boxers to determine a #1 fighter at welterweight, if not the entire sport. Was one of those fights Davis versus Garcia, which showcases two prominent and unbeaten fighters in their 20s colliding in potentially explosive fashion, is another. The former saw one of the fighters, Crawford, walk away from a deal he proposed, per two insider sources at the time. This blindsided Spence's representatives, as Crawford signed a one-fight deal with startup company BLK Prime to instead compete against European boxer David Avanesyan. The difference between that fight and the Davis and Garcia bout was that these two fighters always wanted to compete against one another, sources told Insider. Regardless, there were still obstacles to overcome, as the negotiations in World Welterweight World Representatives, Premier Boxing Champions, and Golden Boy promotions, and rival broadcasters in Showtime Sports and DAZN. A representative of Davies at the time, Leonard Ellerby, had numerous meetings with Golden Boy president Eric Gomez in Los Angeles to smooth the boxing side of the negotiation, according to two insider sources. Eric Gomez even confirmed to Insider in October that they were in deep talks to make the super fight a reality. Once they agreed to a deal in principle, executives at Showtime and the DAZN had to get on the same page regarding the broadcast of the event and how best to deliver the pay-per-view. Showtime will lead the pay-per-view with its commentary team, with DAZN broadcasting it on its platform too. There were times Garcia feared negotiations for his fight would fail. ESPN reported in February that concerners over a rematch clause held up the announcement of a deal. It all actually came down to which side would control the second fight, if there ever was one. According to sources insiders spoke to at the time, that was never an impediment to the fight happening, as plenty to all of whom had knowledge of the situation. Depending on whether one spoke to people on the Golden Boy DAZN side of things or on the BBC Showtime side, the complete deal at that point was either 99% done or done. Regardless, there were times when Garcia himself lost confidence the fight would materialize. The truth is, I was on board right away for this fight, but sometimes I had a little doubt it would happen, he told Insider. Garcia said he was frustrated Tank's team took a fight in January, when he wanted his own stay-busy bout against Maxi Hughes around October. They decided if I do that, I wouldn't fight in December, said Garcia. But then, come December, he gets a fight in January against Hector Garcia, who he beat in emphatic fashion. Ryan Garcia also said there was a discrepancy between the agreed-upon weight. Garcia's last fight, a dominant knockout win over Javier Fortuna, was at 130 pounds. He said that the deal for the fight against Davies, who competes at 135 pounds, was initially designed for them to meet in the middle at 138 pounds or 137 pounds. But then, a week later, Garcia got a phone call. No, Garcia said he was told, "We have to do it 136 pounds." Garcia relented and said he agreed to a rehydration clause of 10 pounds that limits the amount he is allowed to weigh on the day of the night. For Tank, as told to Fight Hype correspondent, this is because he is the star of the show. At the so-called A-side, he can dictate certain stipulations. It's his turn or else. For Garcia, though, that's clone energy. They tried to discourage me from taking this fight. Or maybe they just felt like they needed that type of advantage, he said. I think he is trying to strip my strength away, but my strength doesn't come from weight, it comes from within, and he will see that very soon. Garcia continued. It's the fight to save boxing, Garcia told. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.